Yeah, I'm just going to start off real quick by saying that if my microphone sounds a little bit different, it's because I am running it through NVIDIA Broadcast right now to get rid of the sound of the rain outside. So if you can hear rain hitting the roof, then know that Broadcast sucks. And if you can't, then good job, Broadcast. But anyway, I've actually been asked before why do I mostly play like tier 9, tier 10, that sort of thing, sometimes tier 8, like why do I stick with the upper tiers? And well, if this screen right here doesn't answer that question, I mean, what else do I want? What else do you want to see? Do you want to see this 39 percenter carrier player with 200 games played, or do you want to see this carrier player who does have a high win rate for the amount of games he has played, but I mean, like, yeah. And also, let's just also ignore that double carrier games at tier 6 are a thing, and tier 6 ships basically don't have AA. And then, I mean, there's also the whole 31 percenters who have like double digits of games played. There's a few others. This is a 49 or a 40 percenter, 149, 40 percenter with 190. What is this guy? Oh yeah, 43% with 39. Yeah, I mean, I think I've painted a fairly comprehensive picture for you right here. I think this is the highest games that we've seen yet, and the highest win rate we've seen yet. Because I mean, yeah. So what was this guy again? I forget. 181. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Anyway, there you go. But we're gonna go on. I'm not just going to post a 2-minute stat shaming session, although I have thought about it. But I honestly don't think that I've played this ship like seriously in like I want to say since 2016, around there is when I first went down the American destroyers, and I just have not touched them since. Uh, and I mean, I played Farragut like several months ago in a division with a fucking Lowenheart of all things. Double Farraguts and a Lowenheart, and we just smoke the fucking Lowenheart into the enemy's mouths and let his secondaries do everything, which was pretty funny because we actually did the same thing with 2 kids and a Graf Zeppelin afterwards, and then we walked at 2 fucking North Carolinas on Land of Fire, who were playing Island Cockroach around where around the 9-10 line, like the cap that would normally be like around this area of the map. I don't remember if it's on the 7-8-9 or if it's on the 8-9, but whatever. Like the cap that would be right there, like in the chain of islands, there were 2 North Carolinas and a div playing Island Cockroach, and one of them, like me and the other kids smoked the Zeppelin into their mouths, and then both kids rammed one of the fucking North Carolinas, and it took both of us ramming him to kill him, and then the not the Lowenheart, the Zeppelin just kept the other North Carolina spotted with his planes constantly while his secondaries melted him from the smoke, and the North Carolina just sat there on the fucking island and took it, and then eventually burned out. It was super fucking dented, but I mean, it's not much more dented than what we have going on over here anyway. So also we have a double blacklisted div, by the way, so that's always fun. There are carriers, because of fucking course there would be. I don't really care too much about any of those. Miyoko, New Orleans, and, hold on, what the fuck is that? Leipzig, whatever. I'm not gonna try too hard to pronounce that. Of course the fucking carrier is coming over here. Because naturally he would. Now here's going to be the biggest intelligence test, is this carrier going to fuck off, and is he going to go for the fucking New Mexico? And it looks like he in fact is. That's not an HE Baron. It's already a step ahead of the rest. Also, that was like really fucking close there. There's a Marblehead. Mahang Gallant and Vastras. I don't think this guy's going to, even if he shoots, I don't think any of my team are in range. Are you fucking kidding me? Whose torpedoes even are those? Oh, never mind. And that's fucking great. Come on. Furious, please just keep this guy spotted. Our other Farragut already managed to kill themselves 3 minutes into the game, by the way. This guy's just going to sit there and kite away. I mean, what the hell is our other Farragut doing that close to the entire fucking enemy team? Also, there was another set of torpedoes over here. It's not the Monogon or the Gallant, because those guys are over there. Those are in a div. Whose fucking torpedoes were those? I guess... Or they maybe the, Leipzigs, or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be pronounced. 10-kilometer torpedoes, maybe. Icarus is about to also do the thing that we call committing die. If he can at very least trade, that would be good. But he's not gonna. He's just gonna fucking kill himself. Alright. And there's the Vastras again. He is under speed boost right now. And there's the Marblehead and the Leipzig. Also, imagine having teammates that will shoot the enemy destroyers for you. You don't have to do it in front of 2 cruisers. And then you have these guys over here playing fucking Island Cockroach. Oh, that's annoying. Fucking absolute trash. What the hell? Is our Nagato AFK? No, he's not AFK. He's just fucking trash. We have these two fucking clowns sitting here playing, whatever the hell they're doing. That's a secondary New Mexico question mark, and then a New Orleans who at least has SC but no upgrades. That, well, that honestly sounds about right. Welcome to fucking tier 6, man. Well, there's probably about to be, no, I don't think it's the Marblehead. If it was the Marblehead, I would have spotted him by now. It's not the Marblehead in the cap, that's the, low health Vastras. Both of our other destroyers have been the only other ships to kill themselves this game, by the way. Although our New Orleans and New Mexico look like they're going to be trying to do that as well. Of course, as soon as I pop up is when those two want to shoot at me again. Because these guys actually have brains. These guys have brains, unlike these two fucking clowns. They know to shoot at the enemy destroyers and help and protect your own. Whereas ours, we have a fucking secondary New Mexico and an island cockroaching New Orleans. And we have a fucking Helena who's just not doing anything. Alright. I love this fucking game, man. And of course, here comes the fucking carrier. And the fucking Duke of Yuck killed themselves. Alright. This is gonna be one of these types of fucking games. And I'm about to fucking int right into that. No, I'm not. And New Mexico is just gonna fucking donate. Now that's an HE Bayern. And here's the fucking Vastras again. There's the fucking Marblehead. That's an HE New Mexico, by the way. I mean, fucking, we've had 5 ships kill themselves, and we've not done shit. I mean, our New Mexico is also, we've had 6 ships kill themselves, but don't worry, we got the New Orleans, so all's right with the world, boys. I'm honestly half tempted to just open water this fucking Bayern, to be honest. I mean, it's not like we've really gotten to do anything else. Of course, the fucking Marblehead shot me instead of the New Mexico as well. And that's just what they've done all game. And I've had to whittle down the Vastras by myself. Yeah. Tier 6, man. It's just the greatest. The greatest in the fucking game. Especially when there's carriers involved. And speaking of carriers, here comes this one. Again! Our New Orleans is about to just get spotted flat broadside to the Bayern, and he's gonna get fucking deleted. Fuck it, we're just gonna ball. Just gonna open water this fucking Bayern, cause might as well. It's not like it's gonna make a difference in the long run. Or I guess the short run based on how the rest of this has been going. Of course, that ran out right before, but he is bow in, so it would have been a coin toss whether those hit anyway. Trying to shoot at me. Hey, we finally killed another ship, by the way. So we just need to do that, what is that? 9 more times. Also, we just lost our engine to splash damage. We love to see it. Well, never mind. We're almost definitely gonna have Vastras torpedoes coming through here soon. So we're not gonna be able to use the smoke forever. I do want to at least maybe get a fire on this guy if he doesn't insta-DCP it, which he is going to do, because his tier 6 players, man. And there's the Vastras torps that everyone saw coming. We do at least manage to pick up a sticky fire. Now we're gonna have just a fucking Marblehead walking at us. We don't have any more smoke left. And we have a Vastras in our mouths. And there's a Leipzig there too. Has our Nagato landed a single shot all game? Well, you missed that one. And there's the Vastras way the hell over there as well. Fuck's sake, man. Well, maybe if this Bayern commits to turning in, we might be able to put a torpedo shot on him, but it doesn't look like... Looks unlikely that that's gonna happen. And then these two cruisers are just going to be in kite-away positions like they've done all fucking game. Our New Orleans is about to kill himself in your typical New Orleans player fashion. And, I can't even see if the intersection is in range or not because there's a fucking there's a map border in the way. Gonna let him close to about 7.5. Or, well, never mind. As soon as I go to launch is when he decides that he wants to hard turn in. Launch those out ahead. The Nagato's about to die. He's gonna get farmed out. And this Vastras has been a fucking pain in the ass this entire game. What was that? Do manage to at least get something. At least we got something done this fucking game. If not super fucking depressed. No, I think I opened the video with this as well, the last game. To those of you who wonder why I don't play Tier 6 very often, this is why. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Like, the high tiers are an absolute fucking shit show as well. Like, high tiers are shit just the same. But at least those, like, the ships themselves, are better. And you can maybe try and carry a little bit more. But even for the most part, even the high tiers, people aren't this fucking bad. And of course the New Orleans died. And those aren't even gonna land. Alright. That fucking sucked. And Nagato, I guess to his credit that I was shit-talking, still placed first. But whether that's through luck than judgment is anyone's guess based on how he played. I mean, he literally didn't fucking leave spawn. And as far as I know, I mean, he obviously had to have hit shots, but honestly, that's not even that bad player-wise. But as for the rest of these, I mean, 49%. The fucking 2 destroyers that killed themselves, one of them still outscored 3 of our fucking 2 cruisers and a fucking battleship. So, I mean, that's the level of fucking dog shit play that is standard here. And the fucking assholes who just played to win the game. Honestly, the fucking Marblehead and the Leipzig there, I'm probably butchering the hell out of that, but like that is how you fucking play cruisers. Well, I don't want to say that because I'm not a cruiser player, but you know, those two fucking every single time I popped up, they instantly turn their guns to shoot at me, which is what you should do because you don't want the enemy team having destroyers left because the destroyers are their vision and their capping power. They shot at me every single time I popped up, and they helped out their Vastras. Whether that's through luck or greed, I don't know. But come on, man. Like, I love the fucking, it just fucking plummets from second place down to like 800, then it plummets again down to 700, and then plummets again down to 600, and then it steadily goes down again from there. Like, I mean, tier 6, man, don't you fucking love it? Hold on. Let's do a little bit of animal research. 37 games. Imagine getting outscored by someone who has 37 games in their life when you have 3,000. Jesus fucking Christ, man. 104. I think I looked at that guy before. The fucking New Orleans, even with an AA defense expert, still only got 700 XP because he didn't do anything the entire game other than shoot down planes because the fucking carrier had a boner for him. 48% or 126. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, this fucking sucks. Alright, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow.